Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today quote is success doesn't just happen, it's your positive action with positive thinking that makes it real. So take that step today. So for this quote I would like to start my video, and today we are talking about the collections. So let's just start it with this topic. Make it white collection. So before starting anything, what is collection? Basically we are talking about the data collection. So for data, you have to may heard about the term data structures. So basically why we use data structures, because when you work with the data, you have to analyze it, you have to modify it, you have to store it in a such a way that you can efficiently fetch or get your data without minimum time and with minimum space. So here I'm reference to the time and space complexity. If you know about the term, it will be very good, but if you don't know about it, just do googling and just read about this. So let's start. This is our collection. So there are many ways to collect or store data. Suppose I have, this is some, consider it as a black box. Some data I just want to, let's say I have to insert it and I want to get back the last one. So here I am talking about the data structure of first in, last out, and in some scenarios you have just hold on guys, you just put data no think stop, yeah, in some scenario you have to put data and you have to retrieve in such a way that the first one you enter is the first one you get it. So here I'm talking about the first in, first out. The real world example of this type of data is, when you are standing in the ticket of any type of movie ticket system or railway tickets, the first one which enters in the line is the first one who get the ticket. And for the first in last out, the real life example would be the plates are arranged one over the other. So the first plate is at the bottom, which is the last one to get out. So these are the two about the mainly data structures, and apart from that there are some also. There's in Java specifically, let's say there is some called list, or we can say this array list. Yep, array list. Then there is another called there is some HashSet, and there are other HashSet from LinkedList. Some language, like we have to implement the linked list itself, but here Java they have provided all the implementation of it. And apart from these two, there also, you may heard about map for using some, when we use some storing in key value pairs, then use map. So let's start with the array list. Yep. Okay, so just implement the collection. there is something like we can say the syntax. Nums, no, what ArrayList. Just mention the integer class here. The word which I mentioned here is integer is because this is class. The integer class is the Java lang for primitive type int, because here you have not mentioned the primitive data types, you have to mention its class. Okay, so we have to perform some operation like add some numbers, let's say 4, and let's say there are 2 to 3 operations for this video. Let's say I'm just adding it, and I want to know what are the data values present in my nums class. Let's say just nums. Let's see what's the output here. Just open my terminal and just compile correction demo.java. Oops. Oh, I'm writing the wrong name. So let's make it correct. First compile, then run. Yeah, here you see this is 4, 5, 6. Okay, pretty cool. Now what if I would like to fetch some data, or let's find different operations we can do with. We have to size. Let's see what size can give us. Basically give the size of the current nums, which is 3. So let's check it. Let's make it clear and then just compile it again. First compile, then run. I think I make it. Then again I compile it. Yeah, here you see this is size. Now let's see what more operations we can perform with that. So let's say nums dot is empty tell you whether it is true or false, because here you see the data type is boolean. Let's check it is empty or not. You know that there are 3 values, it is not empty. Let's check it out. So you have to do the operation itself, so your hands get some dirtiness with this kind of code. I'm writing clean code, but you have to make your hands dirty with this code. Yep. So let's just see it. First compile, then run. Yeah, false. Yeah, we know it. Before machine telling answer, you have the answer. So apart from that, what if in array in C++, I think some of or all of may know it, or if you don't know, it's completely fine. That when sometimes you want the value from the index value, and in Java the ArrayList follows 0 based indexing. So this is 0 index and this is first, and this is second index. So suppose I want to get the value from second index and multiply it with 5 times and then know what is the result. We know, because we know the value at second index is 6 multiplied by 5, we get 30, and we know our answer is 30. But what if I don't know what contain the nums, what are the exact value in the nums. Maybe some 10, 20, 30, 40, I don't know it. So in that way, I just telling someone, give me the third index and multiply it with 5 times and then give me the result. So that may be tricky with the when we are using collections, because collection doesn't give you the index value. And if you are not believing me, let's try it. Nums dot, oh, it doesn't have any methods which we call to get the value when putting the index. So what can we do for this problem? So let's say it open with collection. There is some list here. Let's open it. And in list, if size is empty, iterator, we have to find any method so that we get the value of index. I just find it. Now just go for get index. It will not work that way. I think here we have to find get first. Well, sometime you have to, yeah, that we got it. Here you see that we have to replace the element at a specified position in this list with the specified elements. So we get our method. So let's just use it with the list class. Yeah, this is the class name list, and now we have to use it. And let's say put it here, and I would like to add some more elements. And look, 7, this is, let's say 10, 34, any number, 28, any number you just want to add. Today time is 10:16, so I'm just add 26, any random number. I'm just mentioning the indexing also. This big number, make it 8, fine. Okay, now just as I previously, the problem statement is we have to value of, let's say, 5th index, and I don't know the value, and we have to multiply it with some number, let's say 5. What is the output of it? Okay, we don't know it, so let's just find out. I think it's showing some error because that, okay. So first we find the value of it. I copy it. No, I don't copy it. Okay, let's move it. Nums dot get. Let's say I just want the value of 6th index. And then multiply it with 5 times. And in the meantime, I just comment this, so we get only the correct output. So let's first compile it and then run. Yeah, 40. This is 6 index 8 multiplies times 5, it will give you the results of 40. So there are many more operations when you're talking with nums, get, indexOf, clear contains for each hash code, and for printing the values of, there are many methods. This is the enhanced loop, in which, okay, not used, simple. This is basically enhanced for loop in which the value of nums is put into the n variables each time. Let's say n, and then simply compile it, and yeah, you got this thing. This is for this. Let's just remove it. Yeah, pretty cool. And other than that, we have to think about, let's say, basically you have to just perform operation. I'm just giving some example, and you have to make your hands dirty by doing clean coding. Yeah, so that's today. And if you have any doubt regarding this, and we have also covered the other data structures like HashSet, the linked list in the upcoming videos, so please be connected and do positive thinking with positive action. Thank you guys.